Lego Castle is a theme I've always wanted to get into, but felt like I never had the time or money to actually build an army. But in today's video, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you everything that I've got in, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to make an awesome battle, so make sure to stay tuned. So taking a look, you can see all the knights I already have making up the light section of the army. I'm going to be receiving a few more packages, and starting with them is this whatnot haul that I got in. A lot of these little small bags, they were just $1 or $2 each, so that's why I got so many of them. So let's check out what I got. Nothing too crazy here. Like I said, a lot of this was just less than $1, so that's why I picked this up. But these will be making the random section of my army because it's going to be split into 3 factions. We're going to move on to the next package, and this was my first bricklink order. And you're going to see this is where I start to get stuff in for the demon army. Using these pieces, we're going to take the leader of the demon army and upgrade him to make him look a lot more menacing. I was also able to get armor for this horse. Using this bricklink order, I'm going to be making these very cool demon knights. As you can see, the pieces already look pretty cool. So let's start building it. These demon knights are very cool, and I did manage to get a good deal on them. If we take a look at the pieces used from the bricklink order, it came out to less than $5 per fig, which is definitely not bad when you consider some of the second-hand options. Before we get into this next package that comes from Lego.com, I do want to take a look at all the stuff I have right now. As you can see, I did some upgrades to the king here, and I even made a princess, and I also got the Lion Knight Cavalry. So let's check out what I got from Lego.com. So this was the Black Falcon haul that I had gotten, and as you can see, I made 2 flagmen, 4 knightsmen, and 2 leaders. In front of them is the juggernauts. These guys are highly equipped, and as you can see, they're pretty cool, and they will be pretty much matched with demon juggernauts. And here's just a side-by-side look of these two. To save a little bit of money, I didn't get these guys printed legs, but that's okay because the blue ones still work. And as you can see, these 3 over here are missing their helmets, but that's okay because I'll have a few more later on. So taking a look at the part pieces, we can see that I paid about this much per variant, which is, like I said, a lot better than paying secondhand. And to get there, all you do is press menu, you go to shop, and then from there, you're gonna go to pick and build. Press that, you go to pick a brick, and then once you go there, you type castle, and then from there, you'll have all the minifigure parts you need to build the Black Falcon army, which is much cheaper than going to Mercari or eBay. I made a second Lego order, and this time there's a few more Lion Knights in this one. I also did get a few more accessories. The whole point of this one was just so my brother can get some stuff because he is actually making a Black Falcon army himself. But anyway, these are the things I was able to make. I made 4 Lion Knights with 1 leader, 2 scouts, and 1 knight. And as you can see, the leader has Lion Knight printed legs. With this order, I managed to get these guys their helmets, and I also got these guys. Now, these guys I had to resort to using Evil Knight helmets, and as you can see, this guy has the wrong torso, but I guess that's okay because it still kind of looks like a knight's torso. I also made a Black Falcon and Lion Knight Cavalry. They have their shields, pretty cool weapons, and they have similar helmets. As you can see, I gave them white plumes, but I didn't really like it, so I decided to remove it. This is the final order coming in for this video, and it came from Bricklink. As you can see, I did make a few figures, one of them being this goth princess. This will be for the demon army. As you can see, I gave her Harley Quinn's arms, pretty cool. She's just chatting with the other one. And this is the demon cavalry. This guy is very cool. He has a very unique helmet and a pike and a shield, which is very cool. And now let's just start taking a look at this army. As you can see, I've set them all up from demons to the left and then the knights on the right. I've split the knights up into 3 factions, the one in the back being randoms, the one in the middle being lion knights, and then the one in front being the black falcons. The demon army is only half the size of the knight army, so let's do something about that. As you can see, I have 2 skeleton necromancers. Now, the one on the right is named Extinction. I will not be using him for this army just because he leads the skeleton army in my stop motions. So we're going to use the one on the left, and he is going to be raising an army for the demon army. Taking a look, as you can see, we have filled this back corner in with skeletons. If you've been following this channel for a while, you would know I have a lot more skeletons that I've used in the past for stop motions and other projects. However, I actually did recently just think I didn't need them anymore, so I decided to go on Mercari and basically just sell them. Mercari is great for selling things, but you always have to watch out for weird buyers. But I did still keep the Ninjago skeletons, which is good. So for the skeletons, I wanted to use a lot of black and red just to keep with the demon theme and some scary looking pikes and stuff. Now you'll notice this taller skeleton in the back. He was actually used for one of my stop motions as well. In this one you can see he has all these weapons and a pickaxe and everything. But for this army, he's just simply gonna have a tall spear and a shield. Here's just a quick look at some modifications I made for one of the knights to make him a leader. I gave him a different plume, a staff, and inverted colors. This guy is just going to be leading the skeletons as well. And here's the difference between the Black Falcon Ninja and the Demon Samurai. They're 2 pretty cool, unique figures. So let's take a look at everything we have set up so far. Now that we have all our knights set up, you can really see how many different colors are going on and all of the different factions standing shoulder to shoulder together, because they're going to be taking on the demon and skeleton army. And as you can see, they are pretty prepared as well, all the way down to the skeletons, the spears. They'll be using those to impale some of the knights. So let's get started with this battle right now. Everybody, look at the new grand tournament. Hurry up, party. And 3, 2, 1, begin.